Hello everyone, you are welcome to today's class. So in this class, we want to continue from where we stopped and we're looking at algebraic fractions. That's what we're looking at. So under this, in this video, we want to look at how to simplify algebraic fractions. Now, the same process of simplifying normal fraction, the same way we're going to simplify these algebraic fractions as well. So when we talk about algebra, we discussed that. But when you ask to simplify anything you ask to simplify, you have to reduce it to its lowest term, to reduce it to a situation whereby you will not have anything that can divide them. So that is what we call simplification of an expression or fraction. So you're reducing that fraction to its lowest term. Now, in this case, we have algebraic fraction. How do we now simplify? So we are going to, that means that we're going to reduce everything we have there to their lowest term. So I'm going to, I'll solve all these questions using different methods so that you see how you can do it. Whichever method you like, you use. So let's look at the first question. So the first one we have 15x cubed y raised to power 4 divided by 35 x cubed y raised to power 3 y cubed. Now, what you're expected to do here, you can do it the first method. Let's say first method one. Method one. So method one, you can decide to open everything. So this 15 is just 15 multiplied by x raised by 3 is x times x times x. Then y raised by 4 means y times y times y times y. Everything divided by. Then 35 times x raised by 3 means x times x times x. Then y to y times y times what? Y. So we can then cut. So let's start with the number. So what can divide 15 and can also divide 35 is what? 5. 5 can go in 15, that is 3. 5 can go in 35, that is 7. X cancel x. X will also cancel x. F cancel x. So nothing again. So you can see that. Then y will cancel y. Y cancel y. Y cancel y. So what we have left? We have 3 here and x has, we have exhausted the x. Then the next one is what? Y. That will be what? 3 times y divided by 7 times, what do we have there? We have nothing there. So that means we have 7. So in that case, the final answer will be 3y divided by what? 7. That's the answer. So that's the fourth method. So method 2. Method 2 is that you can do it straight without expressing them as product of their prime factors. So method 2, we have 15 x cubed y raised to 4 divided by 35 x cubed y what? Y cubed. So we just say 5 can go here 3, 5 can go here 7. This is x raised by 3, we cancel x raised by 3. This is x raised by 4, then it will, this x y raised by 3 we cancel 4 because this one is 4 times y times y in 4 places. Y one is 3, so 3 we cancel 3, main one. That's what we have there. So that means we going to have 3y all over what? 7. That's method 2. The third method is this. Method 3. So making use of the ACF method I told you about, we use ACF method. That's ACF method. So we find the ACF of this numerator and the ACF of the denominator. So we can decide to make use of this. We can do it this way. So that we have 15 x cubed y raised by 4, then 35 x cubed y cubed. So what is common is 5. That is 3x cubed y raised by 4, 7x cubed y what? Y cubed as well. Right. So what is common again? X, that will be 3x squared y raised by 4, 7x squared y raised by 3. So x is common again, 3x y raised by 4, That is 7x y raised to the power 3. So the same thing, x continues. That will be 3 y raised to the power 4. Then 7 y raised to the power 3. So you can see, then what is common? We can just 3 y raised to the power 3 is common, right? So what are we going to have left is what? 3y. Then what do you have left here? 7. So this, what we have here, the final one here will now be our answer. So this is the numerator, while this is the denominator. So our answer will just be the same thing, which is what? 3y divided by what? 7. I hope this is very clear. I hope it's very clear. You can see we got the same answer and try. So whichever one you use, you get the same answer. But if it is in theory, I would buy you go with this one or you go with this one. But objective, if you see that okay, you cannot go with this one, you can go with this one. Since you are familiar with what ACF method that we have done in the past. Is that clear? So let's move to question number 2. Question number 2, we have this. So I'm not going to use the 3 methods here. So I can pick any method of my choice to solve this. So let's look at this. I want to use the second method. So that means I'm going to open everything. So that will be 12 times n times n times n, then n times n. So let's say n raised to the power 6. So you open it, you can open it. So let me open it because of the space. N times n times n times n times n times n. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divided by 9 times n times n times n times n times n times n. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can then look at what can divide the numbers first. You start with the numbers. So the 12 and 9, what can go in 12 and 9 is 3. That is 4, that is 3. M, we cancel M. So that is all. We don't have M, any M again here. So we're going to go to N. N cancel N. N we cancel N. N cancel N. Likewise, N cancel N here. This. So what we're going to have left, we have 4 times M times N. You have to be very careful when after doing the cancellation. You have to be very careful to know that if you have not cancelled one, sometimes you might just pick, your eyes will only see one, because if you look at it, if care is not taken, you will not see it, that you still have 2 M's there. So that you have to be very careful. Then here we don't have any N again, divided by 3 times, what do we have left here? We don't have M, we have only 1 N. So in that case, we are going to have 4M squared divided by what? 3N. So you can try the second method and the third method, the other 2 methods to solve it and see if we are going to get the same answer. I hope this is very clear. Alright, we will now move to the next aspect, which is question number 3 and 4, which is quite different from this one, and see how we're going to solve that. Question number 3, we are still under the same simplification of fraction. Right, now you have to simplify this. How are you going to do that? Most students, we say, okay, 5 can go here 1, 5 can go here 2, and you will call this one, call this one, call this one, call this one, call this, call this. If you do it this way, you are totally wrong. Why? Just like if you have 2 plus 3 divided by, okay, let me use 2 plus 3, let's see, 3, 2 plus 8 divided by 4. 2 plus 8 divided by 4. You have this, you have to simplify this one. So, if you do this 4 here 1, 4 here 2, so that means your answer is equal to what? 4. So, are we going to say this is correct? It is totally wrong. How? Because if you have 2 plus 8 divided by 4, 2 plus 8 gives what? 10 divided by 4. So 10 divided by, will it give you 4? No. So this is wrong. So in that means, anytime you have this, like you have it like this, you cannot divide this, since what you have between the tens and the numerator here is either plus or minus. So if it is either plus or minus, you cannot divide. If it is plus or minus, you cannot what? Divide. Take note of that. Very important. But if what you have between the tens is multiplication, then you can divide. If it's multiplication, you can divide. But here, you can't what? Divide. So is that clear? So that means that what are we going to do? 10ab squared plus 15ac divided by what? 5ab. C. So what you are expected to do here is to factorize the numerator because we have two terms there. We have done factorization, so you know what to do here. So you factorize the numerator and see if you can. The ACF, and what is common to the two terms, and look at if you can use it to divide the denominator or not. So let's see. So that means we're going to factorize this. So factorizing this one, what is common to 10 and 15? That is what? 5. 5 is ACF there. Then A is also common. So preferably make use of this so that you don't make mistake of not getting the ACF correctly. So we have 10ab squared, then we have 15 AC. So 5 can go, that is 2ab squared. Then we have 3ac. What can go again? A. That's going to give 2b squared and what? 3 what? C. As you can see, so what we have is 5a into brackets 2b squared plus 3c divided by 5abc. I hope I'm making sense. From here now, so you can see what I told you. This 5a is multiplying everything here. Since it's multiplication now, this we can use to divide this. So 5 cancel 5, a cancel a. So we then have 2b squared plus what? 3c divided by what? B squared. This will then be your final answer. And some student will say ask this question. You ask, this B is supposed to cut this B. Don't forget what I told you earlier on. You cannot cut it because what this is a term, this is another term. What you have between the terms is what? B is what? Plus. If it is plus or minus, you cannot cut. But if it is times, you can cut. Is that clear? So we move to the question number 4. So this is what we have here for question number 4. If you look at this one, a minus 3 squared, 3a minus 9. We cannot cut this. Except the only thing we can do here is for us to factorize the way we did in question number 3. So we're going to factorize this, then we open this, we expand this one. That means we're going to have what is common to 3a minus 9. That is what? 3 can go. That will then you have a minus what? Minus 3. This is it. So that you don't make mistake. You have 3a here, we have 9 here. So 3 can go, it remains a, this remains 3. So 3 outside, a inside, and minus 3. Minus because we have minus there. So this one, a minus 3 squared means a minus 3 multiplied by what? A minus 3. I hope I'm making sense. So a minus, just like when you have a squared, which is a times what? A. So the same thing we have done. This one means we are multiplying this. So this, we cancel this. So we then have 3 divided by a minus 3. So that is that on this. I hope this is very clear. So that is the end. We have finished everything. So that's how to simplify fractions. This is where we're going to stop in this video. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and make sure what you turn on notification bell. So anytime I release video like this, you will be able to get notification of it and benefit from it. So and don't forget to what, give us a big thumb up and what, share this video with your loved ones. Then we'll meet in our next video. Bye for now.